Welcome back. Based on the 2007 novel by British writer Ian McEwan, the film On Chesil Beach takes an intimate look at the trials and tribulations of a young couple. And as always, Jim Ferguson is here to tell us more about it. Jim, good morning.
Oh, good morning, Alex. Good to see you always. Okay. Yeah, I did this in London, by the way, which was perfect setting because it's set in Southampton, England, southwestern England, on a Chesil Beach, which is all gravel, of course, 1962, okay, very important because it's the sexual problems this young couple has after they're married, and it's the year before Beatlemania and the sexual revolution. They say if this had happened before, after that, they may have not had the problems they had, But here's an interview I did with Billy Howell, who plays the co-star with Saoirse Ronan, and the director of the film, Dominic Cook. Here they are, from London.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. A long way from Chesil Beach, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Congratulations to just a wonderful film. I enjoyed every bit of it. I'm going to begin with maybe somebody's not started your interviews with this question, but it's not a musical on Chesil Beach, but music is very important to the story. Would you agree?
Very much so. Yeah, we talked about that a lot in rehearsal right from the off. It features in both their lives quite strongly, quite fervently, and it really outlines a juxtaposition and really helps to show the differences in their personalities, and how that could be in some way harmonious or a cacophony of dissonance, and that's really interesting, is that it could either really work or really not work.
Really not work, right. Did you know the first time, Billy, that you met Saoirse, that you were going to have this kind of chemistry that your director explained?
Well, we'd worked together before, but on something very different. It was another dysfunctional relationship in The Seagull, the Chekhov adaptation. But I tried to actually forget that I had this prior knowledge, because I find that that's not necessarily helpful, because these are two new people, new characters, and I wanted that discovery of Florence in the story to be authentic, and so I wanted. And Dominic very helpfully, made us realise that is that discovery between those two people. Yeah.
Dominic, how important was there? A lot of flashbacks. Very important to develop that story.
Yeah, the flashbacks tell you what the relationship could have been in a way, because you can see that these two people actually are really very good together. In every way really, apart from the bedroom, their relationship is fantastic. Although they're very different to one another, they complement one another. And you need to see the story of how that's all unfolded. So yes, the flashbacks are important.
I'm almost out of time, and I don't want to leave here without talking about the beach itself. A character?
Yeah, a very important character. And of course, it's a unique place. It's 19 miles of shingle with water on either side, and in terms of kind of metaphor for these two people, they're stuck in this place, isolated, where they can only go one way or the other, and actually visually that kind of underlines the moment of choice that exists between them in the movie.
And it's gravel, right?
It's gravel, it's really hard to walk on. Really hard.
And there's some scenes where they're walking too, you know, and the audio guy, I felt sorry for him. But
he did a great job. Yeah.
You love the beach too, didn't you?
Oh yeah. No, it's a fantastic part of the world. It's extraordinary. The first time I saw it, it sent shivers down my spine. It's really picturesque and terribly beautiful, and it kind of it does the job in the story. Definitely, it feels like it has a character in itself. Yeah, for sure.
It certainly is.
Wow.
Wow, so just makes you want to see it, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's, just from watching the trailer when I was preparing for this interview, there's really just so much to be said about the message that it's sending about young people and about, I think, intimacy in general, that it doesn't always go as planned. You can never expect what chemistry is going to look like.
And that's the message of this film. Yeah. You just hit it, Alex. And you know, with this cast, Billy Howell is outstanding. This young man I just talked to. But Saoirse Ronan, she could get another award consideration for this performance. Yeah.
I think she could, because the complexity that it takes to be able to portray this.
I'm going to give some of my review away. I said it's slow.
Yeah.
And it is slow moving, but it's the kind of film you'll like it, and then you'll think about it a great deal after you see it. Yeah.
Well, and the metaphor, too, with the beach, I mean, it represents their relationship. They're on there alone, and even though every other facet of their relationship works so well, like the director said in the bedroom, it doesn't always go as planned. So I can't wait to see the interview Friday. Who are you going to be talking to?
I'll be talking to Saoirse, of course, and she's so good. You know, I've interviewed her so. I think everything she's done. You know, and along with Ian McEwan, who is the author of the book On Chesil Beach.
Can't wait to watch that, and can't wait to see this movie. Jim, thank you as always.
Thank you. Always fun.
It is. For even more celebrity interviews, visit our website, TucsonMorningBlend.com. Search for Hollywood Happenings. We'll be right back.